everybody, welcome back to my channel and thanks for watching. We're here today to go through the final flip through of this big little golden book that I have finally put all together. And while we're doing this, I'd appreciate it if you all could give me a thumbs up or click on the like to like this video. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And if you click the little bell beside the subscribe button, then you will be notified when I have new videos coming up. So let's jump in. This big little golden book measures 7.5 by just almost 8.5. And it has a collage of all different kinds of chenille, all colors, all types, with an antique tortoiseshell button up here and a book plate that I've stamped Dream on, but you can take that out and switch it out. And speaking of take it out, when you're getting ready to use the book, you just unsnap the flower and set it aside, and then the book will open and lay down flat. Then we have the spine, and I am sorry I don't have these measurements right out here. Let me look and see what I've got on this. Spine is 3¼ inches. And then the back is an antique quilt piece, and it is a pocket that I have this beautiful tag in. So let's jump right in. We've taken off the flower, so we can just jump right in. We're going to put her out of the way. And it has this beautiful Happy Accident paper, and Happy Accident 2 I've been using in here. And then I just used a chintz that had coordinating colors, and that was to cover my spine. And because it's such a big book overall, I've had to put spines on most of my, if not all of my signature covers. And I decided to go with this beautiful book of fairy tales, nursery rhymes. I'm not sure exactly what you want to call them. I'm not real good about the wording of what that might be, but these beautiful little tales, and they've got these wonderful illustrations on them, so I just couldn't resist. I wanted to come in here and put them in as part of this book because I didn't think it made it a children's book. I thought it just was such beautiful illustrations. And you know, we've got the cow jumping over the moon, but look out, here goes the dish and the spoon. They're running away. They're running away, and I believe the cat is laughing. So I've got this beautiful eco-dyed paper in here that I think brings out the beautiful purples and blues of the picture. And I've done several tip-ins in here where you have a nice big pocket to use. It's a full-page pocket, and then of course it gives you the extra page here with the beautiful illustration. And I believe firmly that anytime you purchase a book, it is yours to take and rearrange and recreate. For instance, this is a beautifully dyed piece of dictionary page, and you can take this right out. You can tear this right out. You can tear it up. You can use the different stampings for things, whatever you want to use. And this is some wonderful, heavier weight, beautiful writing paper that I put in quite a bit of it in here. I may have put some of the graph paper, but I know I put several pieces of the writing paper. That'll be nice for you to journal on. And some, this is one of the several collages, and I'll just kind of go through this one, and then the others we'll just look at and move forward. These were part of the ones that I did that were inspired by the mushroom market. And I have some fabric sewn together, different pieces of fabric running down this side. And then you've got this pocket with vintage wallpaper butterfly that I punched out, and this is a Tim Holtz. This is a vintage cigarette card from Kristen at Rock Paper Treasures. Thank you, Kristen. Some beautiful crochet going on down here with the chiffon flower, and then I just made a little collaging, several different layers on this little tag, and the back of it is avocado dyed with this gorgeous, gorgeous trim at the top. And I'm just letting all the trims peek out the top. I just thought that was nice. Now, in this book, I am using a particular paper pack in the 12 by 12, but I also have it in these beautiful little, let me look. I don't know why I don't have my measurements today, but I don't. This is a 6.5 by a 4.5 paper of the same paper pack. And I will run over here real quick and do that paper pack. So I've just put a couple of them in each of these collages that I've done. I've done some stamping in the book. This is another tip-in with a beautiful vintage ledger page, and then just a little gesso there so you can write on that. A beautiful dyed page here with some more of the fabulous illustrations. Just love those. They are so gorgeous. And then my daughter copy dyed some of a stenographer's pad for me, and I put those in for you to write on. And there's another beautiful eco dyed page there. And did I say this book has 10 signatures? And I will, after I finish the video, I will figure out the paper pack, and then I'll just write that either in the description or up in the video while it's going. And this is a collage page I made with an envelope that you can write on, or you can seal it up if you want to and put things in it, and then a collage journal card that I just made out of several different elements. This is some sari silk down here, and it says Favorite Tales, and then it's on a beautiful avocado dyed graph paper. But I thought that was just kind of fun and cute to go in there. And just different kind of pages. If you wanted to do something with this page and tear it out and make it part of a collage, then, you know, that is just totally your call and something fun to do. I've also put a couple of bags, I believe there are a couple of them, in here. These I got from Selena at More Fabrics. Thank you, Selena. Spring bags. She's got them there in a package if they haven't sold out. And I just thought they were such a pretty spring color. I just wanted to slip it right there. This is a quilted piece of quilt of an antique quilt that I've put in here, and I've just stapled it in, and then I put the bag there for you to stuff full of goodies. And here's one of my pockets, and it is a chenille pocket, and then it has a corner of embroidery, and it has a couple of small, it has a little eco tag, and then a little bit larger tag with this beautiful fiber on it. Just love that. And then up here I've made a journaling card out of one of the pattern paper that I'm using for this. I put it onto this lined card so that you can use that to journal with. And then one of my tags that I made using napkins and plastic wrap. So there's that. And the end of that signature. And we have the entire story of the Big Little Golden Book, and it is Little Raccoon's Nighttime Adventure. And it is a copyright of 1986, it looks like. So the whole thing's in here. Here's one of the little sewn together pages. I needed it to be a little bit wider. And here we have a tip-in with a ledger page. And this beautifully coffee dyed, love how beautifully this is coffee dyed, this dictionary page. And a vintage playing card for a little handle there. And as I said, the full story is in here. Love these playing cards. What fun. And then here's some graph paper, that beautiful writing paper, and the dictionary page. And this is one of several full page pockets for you to stuff full of stuff. Each one of these is vintage wallpaper or vintage wrapping paper. And this is vintage wallpaper on this one. And then children's writing paper over here in blue. And we just move along. Here's another one of the sewn together pages. And that's the end of that signature. Look at these. I just love, love, love these. Beautiful illustrations on this. They're just amazing. Look at that. Oh, just gorgeous. More room to write. More room to write. Here's another collage. And we're just going to say this one has a little tag up here. And then we have this beautiful avocado dyed note card, and it's embossed. So look at that. Isn't that beautifully dyed? So that is on here. A little bit of stamping. And we're just going to move on. Got a lot to see. Here is the almost center of the center. There's not really a center since there are 10 signatures. And it is a double pocket. It is also one of the pieces that will be in my quilt top pack coming out on Thursday. And I'll have various different quilt tops in that pack. And then there's going to be a little surprise on top of the quilt top pieces. A little extra gift for you in each pack. I believe they're going to have 9 quilt top pieces. I believe that's correct. I know there are 9 different quilts. I don't know if I've counted to see if I can put 2 of anything in, and if I can, I will. So there's going to be anywhere from 9 to 11 quilt top pieces in it, and then a surprise on top. And this is Grandmother's Garden. That is one of the quilt top pieces. This pattern is one of the quilt top pieces that will be in the kit. And I will show several of the pieces in the video with the release of the kit. And I have several, I don't mean kit, I mean pack, excuse me. And I have several packs coming out in the next few days. This is one of those beautiful Maki stamps, M-A-K-I, and they are on Etsy. Paper. Look at these. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous. And here's the paper pack. This is one of the envelopes I made in my envelope video, and I chose to run a piece of that Happy Accident pattern paper down the edge here to reinforce this page, and then I glued the envelope to that. And so it can be folded up, and then you can see the back. April brings the primrose sweet, scatters daisies at our feet. Or it can be opened, and you can still utilize this page. And of course this is chenille on there, of course, showing you how you can use your bits of chenille. Nothing is too small, nothing. You can use it at the top of a tag, you can use it on a tag. You can use them anywhere. So here's another of the vintage playing cards, and just a collage page, which is beautiful, this beautiful floral design, and a doily that's a tuck spot. And then we have another belly band, and it is a horizontal, and it is also a piece of chenille. My beautiful pink and blue rosebuds, and I have just a couple of things in there. I have a vintage doily in there, and okay, it doesn't want to go back in. There it goes. And then a vintage letter that you can use the reverse side to journal on, or you can tear that apart and use it in collages, whatever you want to do. Here's an envelope for the center of this signature with this beautiful crocheted trim on it. Love that avocado dyeing and this avocado paper. So pretty, so pretty. I just thought it went really well in here. And another little bit of stamping, a doily, and here's that beautiful picture again of the bouquet. A little bit of collaging there that you can journal on. Here's another card. And I have another pocket down here, some sari silk and trim, and then some fabric, and just kind of a several different things. A receipt that's been avocado dyed, and index card that's been avocado dyed and punched, and it's been perforated. You can tear it apart there if you want to. There's an old maid card that I thought had such great color, and then another piece of the pattern paper that you can use the back of to write on, or you can tear it apart if you want to. Beautiful, beautiful. Love the illustrations, just amazing. Some more wonderful journaling paper. Here's another one of the pages that's sewn together, and another collage. And it has a tag here, and then the paper is back here. And there are two pieces of the paper. Back in there. Love the coffee dyeing and the avocado dyeing. And this was coffee dyeing with lace. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. And I've made it into an envelope for the center of this signature. Some more places to journal on if you so wish. And there you go. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just love it. And the rest of the story here. A little bit of stamping to mimic this over here. And of course, in elementary school, I used to love to fold paper, and I remember that when I was watching G. Kerr, and she has several things that she folds up, and they are journaling spots, and this is a cat chasing a mouse, and it just is a wonderful thing to fold up, and you can journal on that, and then it folds away, and nobody can see it. So that's fun. Little girl pulling a red wagon with her sister in it with a puppy. And it looks like she's holding a kitty. On a book page. Look at this coffee dyeing. Oh, love it. And this is some beautiful handmade paper from leaves. I don't remember what tree, but this is handmade paper, and it's 3D. It feels so great. And so you could take it off there if you wanted to, or leave it. With the green and orange so that it goes in with the colors. Here's another one of my envelopes that I made, and it has chenille here and embroidery. It's got these beautiful decals with the fabric. And you just flip it over and you can fill it full. You can write over here. Here's an applique. You can still use the page. And this side you can use as a tuck spot. Gorgeous. Oh. Love these dyed papers. So pretty. And then here's another beginning of a signature. And a pocket that is, the base of it is avocado dyed, and then has fabric of different widths on top of it. And I have used double-sided tape and made them into trim that I can just put down on there. And I've just utilized this fabric to make a topper for, okay, come on out, to make a topper for this paper clip that's on a library card catalog card. That's fun to use. And then this very thin leftover piece of index card. See, you can use every part of it. I just put some trim on that with some sari silk and put that right down in there. Okay, you don't want to go back where you go because you're on camera. And then I used a bit more of that avocado dyed graph paper. I made a bow out of the trim on the top of the paper clip, and that's just stuck down in here too. And here is a little coneflower that I have put rose ink on because my coneflowers are rose colored. This is a beautiful vintage ad that was in a needlework magazine and part of some things that Kristen at Rock Paper Treasures sent me. And here is a beautiful eco dyed tag, and that comes from the Rusty Peacock. And then this is another one of the collages with the cigarette card, and the Tim Holtz has got the fabric coming down through here and the different cards that are the pattern paper. And here I've made just another pocket. I didn't want to do too much to cut off the people, so I put the little half moon over to the side. A lot of the pages are torn on the edge. Here's another side of that beautiful needlework magazine. And here's one of the pouches I made in that video, and I've just put it on a hinge so that you can still use all of that page. And inside it I put a book plate that you can put your name on and put it on the inside cover, front or back of the book, and you just peel it off. Excuse me. Still trying to get over getting well. And here's another of the full page pockets, and this is excuse me, this is also vintage wallpaper. If you will give me just a moment and look at the beautiful illustration of the princess, and she's putting a pea under that mattress. Princess and the Pea. I'm going to get a quick drink of water. Oh, thank you. And here we are. This is another of the folding pieces that are so fun to journal on when you fold them out. And it's a cat playing with some yarn. And then I just put one of my little pouches in. It's like a little coin envelope. And it's got a cow down in there. Pretty different kinds of fabric on here, and then a flower. And it just tucks right in there. And another envelope with some chenille and embroidery with, of course, the paper flowers and some pretty trim. Love that illustration. And of course the inside can be stuffed, written on, and it can be a tuck spot as well. And then another envelope for the center of this signature, and it has the 3 little kittens who lost their mittens. And those illustrations, I just can't get over them. They are so pretty. They really are. And there is the back of that one. And this is a piece of avocado paper, and you have 2, one top, one bottom pocket here. I just love that avocado dyeing on that one. Again, a collage page and an envelope that you can open and journal on, or you can glue it closed. And then there's a tag just to go in it. And this may be the last collage. Maybe the last collage. You can see a little better that way probably. And here's the little tag that goes in there. And then the 2 pieces of the pattern paper. And this one says Artist Story. And this is another one of the sewn together pages. And then it becomes a pocket on this side with these beautiful bright illustrations. So pretty. Really, really something. A couple of ferns, a little book plate. And here is the third full page pocket with avocado dyed paper, and this is vintage 1970s wrapping paper. And then of course you have the wonderful rickrack going around it. And that's the back page. And I did not put a pocket on the front or back cover because there were so many pockets within the book. And of course the tag in the back. But it has the metal book corners, and of course the chenille flowers on the edge. And I did let things just kind of stick out the top. And I hope you enjoyed going through this beauty with me. I'm so thrilled to have him available, and he will be in my shop tomorrow for sale. And I want to thank you for being here with me and spending time here at the Nook with us. And from everybody here in the Nook, we want to say we hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.